Hey guys, and welcome back to Daily Duels. So today is Tuesday. We are using Bujin War Gods, and we are already up to episode 70 on Daily Duels. Like, can you believe that? Like, wow, how time just flew by. So, first thing that I definitely want to say is that I want to thank you guys for 100,000 views on my channel. I know I actually got this achievement I think on Sunday, but I've been kind of busy and I really haven't got a chance to really say thank you because I've been fairly busy. I'm just gonna summon this guy even though he's not as good as freaking Yamato. I swear to God he's not. And you can go ahead. So, I mean, it's a big achievement. Just I didn't even think I was gonna get up to 100,000 views, and it's just like I was just gonna be this guy that was just gonna entertain people, upload YouTube videos, not do nothing big, but my channel just slowly grew, and all of a sudden I just got tons of views. So as you guys know, I put a lot of work into my channel. You get content daily, and I just love to entertain you guys. So I just want to thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for supporting me, so I can support you. Yay, Dark Worlds. Another thing that I want to say. Oh, maybe not Dark Worlds. What the hell? Okay. All the other cards are just so good that I'm just gonna have to pitch DNA surgery. Sorry about that DNA surgery. So was it worth an egg to send a snowman eater? I don't know. Another thing that I want to say is about Toronto. I was totally wrong. I thought Constellar was going to do good, and to tell the truth, I don't even know if any Constellars win. I mean, I can see someone going Constellars, but not much. It's a really underrated deck. I thought it could do well. I really thought it could do well, and ended up not even top 32. Congratulations to Blackwings, top 4. Wow. So you get that 3 Whirlwinds. So now we definitely know that your Whirlwinds aren't, not bad. Not bad. You can actually do really well. Top 4. Not even Spellbook's top 4. And the deck that frickin' won. Oh my god. Dragons won. Yay. So now I guess you guys definitely want Dragons to be on Daily Duels. Make sure you guys vote for it. Link in the description. Make sure you definitely want it to be, because they're the best deck. What are you going to do? Are you going to just go for a B-Rose? Please don't just go for a B-Rose. So you surrender. If you guys don't know, that whole lost connection, it means surrender. Well, that was really anticlimactic, so I will do another one for you guys. So be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, just trying to fix up this deck. I fixed up the dragon deck. I wanted to make sure I was definitely up to par. And since I didn't get to talk to you guys on Monday, and I did enter my locals on Sunday, I'll pretty much tell you how I did. I did ass. I did straight up ass. Like, oh my god, this deck. I hate facing this deck. Turn takes forever. Damn, open up launcher too? Sure, why not? Make sure you set your whole hand, Set your monsters too, because you can cheat like that. So this deck also top. I'm glad that this deck got taken out by Blackwings. I like Blackwings much more than this damn deck. Like, I just don't like the fact that we have no solemn judgments and you have 3 searchable ones. It doesn't make any sense, Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm probably going to lose this duel because I'm probably not going to be able to do anything. This guy's pretty much just going to, up the crap at me. Get your barrier. Oh, you didn't even want berries, so these must be barriers. I don't even know. I hope you run out of time. Oh, like, what were they thinking when they made this deck? And everybody and their mother's trying to run it. But yeah, dragons. So you guys definitely want to see more dragons on Daily Duels, huh? I bet that. That's the major problem. There's 2 major problems with Infernities. 1, you got Infernity Barrier. 2, these cards are out of date and they don't say you know, you can only activate the effect of Infernity Necromancer once per turn. So, see, look, he simply, all he had to do is just bring back Infernity Necromancer. This deck is gay. So, he can negate my spells and traps. He probably has 2 to 3 barriers on the field. He can just keep on looping the crap out of his monsters over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Stupid. It should say you can only activate the effect of Infernity Necromancer once per turn. Not once per turn. You can, you know, because if it leaves the field and comes back like what they always do, once again, they have their effects again. Especially the ones that have, like, a Monster Reborn effect and stuff like that. Like, come on. I hope you run out of time. I really do. I'm not a big fan. Tell me what you guys think of Infernities. I always thought this deck was stupid. You know? This deck got Trishula banned. See? He just keeps going! Oh, another barrier! So, were you planning on dueling me, or what? You know? I can't even duel you. I can't do nothing. You just happen to get the paper out, so just go first and derp the shit out of me. Yu-Gi-Oh! At its finest. You know? No, I won't be able to do anything. Oh, what? Oh. Oh. So, No. No. This deck is stupid. You know, you say you're sorry, but you have 2 barriers set. You have Void freaking Ogre. 'Cause it's broken. Why do I get no Solemn while you have 3 searchable ones? Not fair. Well, I'm just gonna try to play a card. So, play a card. Barrier. Play a card. Barrier. You know? Just... No, it's not. Konami needs to stop forgetting about this deck on ban lists. Because they constantly do. They just constantly just go like, oh, what about Infernities? You know, you act like Infernities are a bad deck. You know? I mean, the way they were just, oh, what? Oh my god. What? You... Oh, sure. Sure. Not that broken? Not that broken? Not that broken? 2,000-3,000 beaters, solemn judgments all over the damn place. Not that broken? You know, I didn't even get to play you. I didn't get to play anything. Sorry to rant, but I just really hate Infernities. Like, with a passion. Like, oh my god. Because it's just not a healthy deck. Like, look at this. What the heck is this? But can't be mad. Once again, thank you for 100,000 views. I hope that I get a lot more views. I do have plans on the future. That's the reason why I didn't actually do a separate video. Wow, another Solemn. I broke my ass. Shit. So, now what should I do? I don't know. So? What is that supposed to mean? Obviously, I saw you search him. Of course you search barrier. That's what Infernities do. Doesn't matter. Infernities need to be hit or reworded. I mean, I'm pretty much done. I really can't do it. Well, there is not much I can do right now. These are all up in my hand. Now, Yamato would have been pretty useful to send stuff. If you guys are ever wondering if Infernities will ever be up on the Daily Duels lineup, never. Never, ever, 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 no. Nope. Nope. Hate this deck. Shut up. Shut up. No. No. Don't give me that. Do not give me that. You can win the duel, but do not say good game to me when you do that shit. I hate that shit the most. Alright? Just take your victory and go away. Good game. Good game. What of that was good game? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. Good game. Was it a good game? Was that entertaining? Me watching that guy play with himself. Infernities. So yes, I am currently fairly busy with school. I'm fairly busy with Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life. I got my ass beat in tournament. I forgot to tell you guys that. I got so caught up with the Infernities that I completely forgot to tell you about my locals. So I'll tell you about it now. I got my ass beat. Round 1 when against Dragons, I totally underestimated them. And I got my butt kicked. But you know what? I learned. So guess what I digged out from my old side-out cards and blew the dust off them? Yes, Imperial Iron Wall. You know, you put my soldier in that one, that's fine. I'll run Imperial Iron Wall. You Dragons. Q. Okay, so that's how I went in round 1. And round 2, I got luck sacked. Went up against Evil Storms, and he opened up the dark hole on my first opening play. He just like top decked the dark hole, kicked my butt. Then when it came down to he was just pretty much top decking. He top decked everything he needed and kicked my butt. My locals aren't that big. There's only 5 rounds, so if I lose 2, I pretty much drop. I can't even top anymore. So I went X and 2, well 0-2 in just the first 2 rounds. So yeah, cost me $5 into the tournament, and I donated $5 to my local game store because I didn't do anything. I could have bought me new sleeves, but no, I thought I could be successful in this format. I thought maybe things were different, but they're not. They're the same. It's still the same shit. So yes, I am preparing for the big channel update change on the 27th of September, the end of this month. I had one more thing else to say, but I don't know. Oh, yes. Since I really can't predict any more ban list anymore, since, it's completely flipped. Instead of that, I'm planning on doing maybe like the top 5 things or top 10 things. Top 5, 10 lists are really popular. Things I would like to see changed for the next format ban list. Hey, guys, for this, this thing that I'm gonna do, can you guess what I'm gonna put on the list? Can you guess what I'm gonna put on the list? What? Did you say something about Infernities being addressed? Wow, you guys are psychic. GG. That's not good sportsmanship, Like, if I'm dueling and I sack the shit out of my opponent, I won't say nothing. I'll just leave him alone. But not what he just did. Not bury me twice, negate all my traps, don't let me play anything, GG. That's annoying. That's like pouring salt in my wounds. That's not like saying like, hey, that's a good game. No, that's like trolling me. Saying GG after you just sack the shit out of me, essentially saying like, haha, you're shit, I'm the best. Just rubbing it in my face. Like, I don't need that. I know I lost. I don't need you confirming that I lost. I know that I lost. I knew I lost. As soon as I saw you playing a Freddy Monster and I lost the paper rock scissors, I knew that you were going to do that. So, sorry about that. So, once again, thank you for 100,000 views. I'll be sure to try to keep on showing you guys. If you guys didn't like this video, I apologize. Sometimes I gotta get off my chest. You guys know that this is live commentary. There's no pause commentary, so I'm expressing how I feel at the moment. I know, unless you guys are actually Infernity players yourselves, you know how I feel about Infernity. So I hope you guys can forgive me for this one. I'm sorry that I rant. You guys don't like when I rant, but sometimes I just gotta get it off my chest. Whew, I feel better now. I like dragons more than Infernities. You know, dragons take skill now. You know, that synchro dragon plant, that takes skill. This, no, not so much. You just do the same loops over and over and over and over again. And the only reason why you are allowed to do all those loops is because the Infernity player cards, the Infernity deck cards are too old. They need to be updated. That's it. You know? Like, if these cards existed to this day, it would say stuff like, you know, you can only activate the effect of blah 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 once per turn. Same thing with Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind going up to 3, that was kind of like, I was always like, no, because if it went up to 3, it'd be stupid because it's an old, not worded correctly card. It's not updated for the format. You know, they said you can only activate the effect of Black Whirlwind once per turn. I wouldn't care. You can have 3 because you can activate 3 Black Whirlwind, play a Blackwing, but you'd only get 1 search. That's fine. But this whole Whirlwind, 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 summon, search, 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 you know, that's dumb. Same thing with Infernities. That's dumb, you know. Konami tried to slow down the game by doing this whole new ban list, but yet you're allowing shit like this to happen, so, you know. Yeah. So, I'm working on the, top 10, or top 5 list. I'm not even sure if I can think of 10 things I want to change. I mean, this ban list is the best ban list we've seen so far, but you know what? It's not the game. It's the players. The players are very innovative, you know? It's really hard to catch things that players do until it's too late, you know? And we have to wait an entire 6 months before it's resolved, you know? So I'm glad that they're doing this whole 4-month thing that we can make changes as quickly, you know, quicker than, you know, we used to. Because players are innovative, you know? They will figure something out, you know? People thought that dragons were dead. Came back for Toronto and whooped ass. So, you know what? You know, it's not like the deck formed itself together, you know, and picked itself and dust itself off. No, players wanted to continue to play dragons. So, they worked on it and they found a build, you know? So, players are innovative and that's just it. So, you know, if Konami doesn't, you know, stay up on it, I mean, I'm not saying that you gotta do like emergency bans and stuff, but, you know, it's just like wind-ups all over again, where they hit wind-ups and they were still good, and they hit wind-ups again. So I wouldn't be surprised if Dragons actually get the DD as they continue to be the best deck of this format. I mean, I really can't tell. It's only been 1 YCS. We still got 4 more months to go. But, you know, if they continue to just be the best, I mean, I get how they're trying to sell the tins, which will make the money, but you gotta look at it from the other angle, in which if dragons are so powerful that it's crushing all the decks that are coming out in Shadow Spectre, then they're losing cells in Shadow Spectre because no one's gonna want to buy Shadow Spectre because they're too busy playing dragons. So that's gonna lose some cells. So, you know, Konami's gotta find their balance. So what I think, as dragons continue to be just the best deck, they're gonna allow this format to roll on. They're gonna allow dragons to whoop ass. They're gonna sell all the tins of September, all the tins of November, all the dragon tins, and then they're gonna give dragons a D. I mean, that's what Konami does. So that's what I feel. Tell me what you guys think. I'm sorry that this video went on this long, but you know, I just wanted to talk. So, this is recorded ahead of time, of course. So, you know, I am always recording a day ahead. So tomorrow I will talk about school. I'll go back to school on Tuesday, which will be today. So by the time you see this, I'll be out of school. I get out like 12:20, so I'll be out of school, probably driving home by the time this video goes up. So that's how it's gonna go down. So sorry that I didn't do like a whole 100,000 view celebration video, but like I said, I'm kind of busy. I want to make sure that this channel update on the 27th is really big for you guys, and you guys will really appreciate it. So if you guys can help me out, if you guys can go ahead and click the link in the description to take you guys to the video of the Daily Duel lineup, and go ahead and vote on the 4 decks you would like to see for Daily Duels, because, you know, 4 of them being taken out, 4 of them being put in, you have a choice of 8, so go ahead and decide. You know, even if right now dragons and spellbooks are currently in, but if you want to keep them in, make sure that you say it. But I bet now, since, you know, Dragons won YCS Toronto, I bet people are going to be like, you better keep them dragons in. So, yeah. So, yay, another dragon format. Maybe. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. You know, I couldn't be here without you guys. You know, just Just one person watching each video, just enough to just allow me to continue, because, I love to entertain you guys. So, thank you guys for all the support, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Mermails, who also did well in YCS Toronto. They got second place. Thanks for watching.